Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
And it's played into the middle. That has been cut short. Alexander-Arnold. Yamal. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. And it's Messi. Rijkaard. Now Gattuso. And he's being shifted off it. Hazard. And it's Maldini. Kaka. And here's Vieri. Kaka! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Getting up there! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Kukçu certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Well, they've made all the inroads.
It's Hazard! And he has kept it out somehow.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Yamal with the short one. Now here's the delivery. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. Konyaspor have their second corner now. Punched away. Driven in. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kaka. Thuram calmly anticipates. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And he cuts out the supply. Still goalless at the moment. Oh, that's a key interception. Adriano might just make this. Yamal. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Kukçu. And they can counter here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Konyaspor are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, balls over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Now it's Hazard! Hazard! The man's a genius! A finish of true class! You don't keep those out. He knew, he just knew.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
The first breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Pele. Pedri. Always goal side. Kaka. And here's the chance to counter.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Keeper's got good distance on that. Some really good ball movement. Pedri. Quality ball. Azar. Looking for the run. Pele providing an outlet on that flank. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Kaka. And it's Messi. Well, that's an excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold plays it long. And he's had it nicked away. Alexander-Arnold, spread neatly. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Messi. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And here's Messi. And it's Kukçu. And it's Zanetti. Now it's Kukçu. That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And this, an opportunity to pull level. Pele looking to be a menace in the final third. Threads one in. This looks promising. Yamal, he's through on goal here. Gattuso. Now Kaká. And that's been into... And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Adriano. Baresi. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Tries to play it through. Oh, super find. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Adriano!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Now it's Vieri. Well timed, excellent interception. Great defending, strong and determined. Kukçu. And here's Vieri.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Azar. Driving on and making good progress. Yamal! Yamal! He's done very well to get to that.
Lamine Yamal is offering a wry smile there.
Rijkaard. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. Kukçu. Nicely shaped ball. Floated through. And he's there to get it away. Almost an hour gone. Well, now here's a good bat. Big chance! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Lamine Yamal really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Spread it left. Zanetti. And it's Kukçu. Gattuso. And here's Kaka. Now there's a fine ball. Decent chance! Oh, it's come off the upright.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
That's really well manoeuvred. Kukçu. Chance, surely! Kukçu! That is sensational! He's got himself an absolute peach. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Can he get on the end of this? Del Piero. Neymar is onto this. Oh, good spread. Alexander-Arnold finding himself in space.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Well, the number 3 coming up.
Kaká. El dorsal 32. El dorsal 19. Messi. El dorsal 3. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18.
It's hit the
el
upright.
dorsal 11. El dorsal 27.
That's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
He's quick to return it. He's free, he has got space. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's out of play for a goal kick. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Messi. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And no! He had to, and yet he could not. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
It's a good spell of possession, this.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Kokchu cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else.
And the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Desperate defending required here. He's going for goal! Well, that is commitment to the cause. All hands on deck for this one. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Bojan Krkić making good progress on the right-hand side. Looking to play him in. Cannavaro makes the interception. Robson plays it in. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, this fella, Sven Botman, is someone who's had an interesting career, Peter. He received his football education in the Dutch capital. Then he moved to France at a young age to establish himself. And while many concentrate on what he can do when he's on the ball because he has a wonderful passing range, he's actually a very, very good defender.
Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he can thump it away. Well, that pass isn't the best. Oh, well played. That is ended up in no man's land. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Ah, he's given it away. Oh, it's Batistuta. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Tries to pass it through. Nice control. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So what can they make of this? Threads one in. Oh, perfectly measured that. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Azar, a player who needs no introduction. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Messi, Botman gets over and intercepts. Zanetti. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Looking for the run. Zanetti picks it up now. He's in a great position here. They're urging him to shoot. Bruno Fernandes! It's It's in! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And here's Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Zanetti in towards the back stick. Oh, important interception. Barcelona are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Oh, that's a fine interception. Gattuso. Now it's Vieri. Kaká running with the ball, but he's well positioned here. Vieri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Vieri. He'll try from distance. Oh, nice. Just not quite.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Messi. That looks a good ball through. Chance, surely! Zanetti with the clearance. Not the most convincing of passes. Lovely passing, lovely. Can he finish? And yes, it's there! Barcelona are back in business. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Messi. Tchouaméni. Bruno Fernandes. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now it's Batistuta. And the counter is on. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Dembele. Takes a shot! Oh, has another go! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And that has fair fizzed.
Batistuta clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
That's it. And the finish! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think it's been a fantastic watch, with chances created at either end. But it has to be said, neither team have been particularly clinical with their finishing.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're into the second 45. Dembele. He's going to be disappointed with that. He's got away, and the shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. And we have our very first corner. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he's running through. And this is Vieri. And he's managed to get shapes to shoot. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Goes for a shot. It's off target and by quite a way.
Zanetti probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
He has found the way through. That is lovely. Dembele. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Gattuso. And it's De Bruyne. Bruno Fernandes.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Vieri.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That's very neat.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Zanetti did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Zanetti. Knocks it into space. Dembele to Bruno Fernandes. Spread it left. Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Van Dijk. And back to the keeper they go. Rijkaard. Messi. Now it's Vieri. Searching pass he's played there. Cannavaro. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Kaka. Passing is crisp and sharp. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zanetti. Can he spark a counter here? Short changes him with that pass. And it's with the keeper. And that is a little undercooked.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
It's a promising position. He's picked his way, and the shot! It's a loose ball.
Munich really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Vieri. And this is Vieri. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Gattuso. And this is Messi. And Messi! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Unlucky. There's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Spread out to the left, lobbed in behind. Kaka plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And that has not gone well. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Kaka. Takes aim. He's rising! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So changes a foot here, and from both
El
sides.
dorsal 5. El dorsal 32.
Nicely
El dorsal
intercepted.
3. El
I think we
dorsal
might be
8.
done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to
El
try
dorsal
again.
18. El dorsal 7. El dorsal 11. El dorsal 4. El dorsal 2.
Well played. That
Cambio
has
de
snuffed
jugadores.
out the danger.
Habrá un minuto de
Not too
descuento.
much to add on here, just a minute. This is a promising build-up. Looking to play him in. Deftly away. And we're done. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Barcelona certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Mateus. Roberto Carlos. Now what about this cross? Taken back almost at once. Now it's Messi. And the through ball. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Maldini. And he's managed to get free. Can he get onto this? Now that's well seen too. Xavi. O'Shea. Oh, that's a key interception. Roberto Carlos. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Messi. And it's Messi. Looking to play him in. Thuram. O'Shea. And this is Hullet. Xavi. Looking for options for movement. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Cruyff. First quarter of an hour gone. Best. Best! And for a moment, time stood still. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. No goals as yet. That's a nicely shaped ball. Rummenigge. Boca Juniors are very well equipped down the flanks. It is a tried and tested formula.
Well, Peter, that can cause real problems if they're allowed to run riot in those positions, whether through direct running or from deliveries towards the box. It can work.
Barella knocks it into space. And this is Hullet. Not a hint. Tries a shot! He scored!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Prachuap have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Rummenigge chasing after it. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Big chance! It's in! They are purring, truly purring. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Prachuap are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And that's another throw. Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge receives it in a good position here. That's put play to the danger. Oh, that is a nice touch. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Boca Juniors with the corner, they're first. Rummenigge! And he hits the net! Right back in the game! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
That could spell trouble. Oh, great chance! Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Barella. Makaleli. Prachuap looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now it's Hunit. That looks a cracking ball. And he shoots! It's hit the upright. Cruyff. Can he finish? Off target by a whisker. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Makaleli. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Roberto Carlos. And he's whipped a header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Not the most convincing of passes. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Prachuap are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. So off we go again. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Turan, the man synonymous with solidity. Rummenigge stood up well to him there. And it's Messi. No, that's been intercepted. Mateus. Great defending, strong and determined. Makaleli. Clipped into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. That'll be a throw. And he's managed to gift it back. And here's Messi. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Thuram cuts it out. Check is there to clear. Chance here to counter. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Pedri. Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
He won't be happy with that one. Oh, easy pickings there. He goes for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's only too happy to take that back. No luck with that dink over the top. Now it's Cruyff. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. But it had to be. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. have it, the two-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Prachuap are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Hullet. Number 13, George Best. Number 20, Barella. Number 3,
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Cannavaro. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Substitutions taking place.
And it's Cannavaro.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And this is Bale. Nicely weighted ball. Nice physical challenge. Kokchu. Maldini is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's Messi. Wriggles his way through. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. Makaleli. And Mateus. Rijkaard. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Pelé. Can he get it through?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Makaleli. And he thumps it clear. And they're quick to get it back. Makaleli. And here's Messi. Oh, he's burst, and Messi! Incredible! Just incredible! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
86 minutes is number 11, Lionel Messi. Substitution.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Picked out brilliantly.
Bratswap can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kukcu is the team's great visionary. Now, can they get him away? Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Tempers are flaring. The referee really needs to get a grip again.
Substitution in progress.
He went for the curler. Turan. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does, and in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Now it's Vieri. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Cannavaro. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Van Dijk makes the interception. Bruno Fernandes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Hazard. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Bruno Fernandes.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And here's Messi. Cannavaro. Quick look, then plays it in. Keeper's dealt with that. Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that's a good ball. Hazard, very much a man of this moment. Barcelona already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Vieri. Looking for options for movement. Crosses it in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Now it's Vieri. Zanetti. He's got away. Now that's a fine challenge. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Zanetti. Hazard does well to get it back. Now it's Batistuta. Could move up a gear here. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. No, that's been intercepted. 15 minutes till half-time. And he's managed to get free. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now, can they get him away? Brilliantly cut out.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
De Bruyne. Gattuso. Hazard. Tries one from range. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Foot in. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Zanetti.
Oh, great feet, that.
That's a good run down the left. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Hazard. It's Hazard! And for a moment, time stood still. Baresi. Gattuso. Threads one in. And it's Hazard. And he welcomes it in. Chouameni. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. De Bruyne. That is good alertness. And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. So your views on the first half?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. So off we go again.
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Hazard. Hazard running with the ball. Hazard! Chouameni. And the counter is on. And it's Zanetti. Tries to pass it through. Bruno Fernandes is in a really good position out wide. And he's intervened well there. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Messi, that's a good ball. Xavi Alonso, oh, they can break here. Xavi Alonso carries the ball down the right. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Dijk deals with that comfortably. Zanetti. And it's Hazard. To Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, facing up to Chouameni with a definite foul there. And he is going into that little black book.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Missed by a fraction. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Zanetti.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And they're quick to get it back. Quarter of an hour into the second half. De Bruyne scooting forward. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Chouameni. Zanetti. And he's there to make the challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
That's a fair try, but just off target.
Messi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
And it's Messi. And the pass is intercepted. Hazard. Looking to play him in. And that should get the job done. De Bruyne. Now it's Batistuta. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Vieri. Gattuso. And here's Hazard. Oh, that's nice. Gattuso. Tchouameni gets a foot in here. Looking for the run. The message is clear. None shall pass. Great vision. And this is Batistuta. Always goal side. It's not an especially good pass, that.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Vieri. Now it's Messi. That's put paid to the danger. He's in a great position here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So we have
5,
movement on both benches.
El dorsal 22, Hazard. El dorsal 32, el dorsal 28, el dorsal 19, Messi. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 2, el dorsal 18, el dorsal 11, el dorsal 3, el dorsal
That was
21.
nowhere near
Se
his
va a
best.
realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Lautaro Martinez.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Good effort from distance. Oh no, what has happened here? Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. I think we're just about done here. That is Conte. Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. Hakimi. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Can he get on the end of this? And that pass just didn't quite work. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Gattuso voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, I'm sure this wasn't in the game plan.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Mohamed Salah. And it's mainly because of his frightening pace. He's a huge threat when he's running at defenders, but he's also proved in recent times that he's a top-class finisher. Opposition defences are going to have to be wary about playing a high line, because there's nothing this guy relishes more than space to run into, and once he gets there, he's gone.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And there's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured kick. Oh, what's he done? He's picked his way through. Chance, surely! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here, because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Barcelona are already... Good chance here! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
And that has left him in a heap. Good running, strong and purposeful. Kupchu. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Vitinha. It's a promising position. And that's a throw. Nicely weighted ball. He is through here. Another throw-in. Vitinha. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Well, he's very much the go-to guy. This is right up his street.
Messi! Oh, he'll try from distance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Puyol. And it's Messi. Azar. And it's Azar. He won't be happy with that one. Vitinha. And here's Messi. And Messi! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No way through. Messi! Yes! A again in a trice, and they are soaring. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Neymar. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. That is lovely. Chance! And he should have made it 4.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And it's Salah. Some good work on the right flank here. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now it's Vieri. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Vitinha can see things others simply cannot. And he's cut it out. And that was very necessary. Messi, and this is... tries a shot! Messi! From another planet! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They're back within reach!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet. Messi. Messi. A heavy challenge. That's a cute ball. Dink through. And this is Messi. And that signals the end of the first period. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Se recuerda a nuestros espectadores que las puertas del estadio se abren 2 horas antes de cada partido para su comodidad.
So the action resumes.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Zanetti makes the interception. Kirkchu. Kirkchu! No, he's missed it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Costa Curta. Now Davids. Puyol. Oh no, what has happened here? Vitinha. Now Davids. Vitinha. And it's Messi. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Now, can they get him away? He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot! And a neat finish! It is an explosive start to the second half. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Barcelona now just needing 1.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Aimed beyond the defence. No, that's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Rijkaard. Just about up to the hour now.
Barcelona may only be 1 behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, well measured. Rijkaard. Pressing high and with purpose. Well, that is one way to stop him. Cafu. He's got away. Vieri. He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona are back in business. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he welcomes it in. And a chance! And he's quick to get rid. Pass somewhat off target. Messi. Now it's Kukçu. Oh, that's a key interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Well, that pass isn't the best. Messi. And it's Davids. Now Costa Curta. And that interception was most necessary. Hazard. Vieri.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neymar proves too strong. Thinks about the shot. Great chance! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
El dorsal 23, Fabio Cannavaro. El dorsal 4, el dorsal 19.
This is intriguing.
Messi.
Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. This is the time you need that pace.
El dorsal 28.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Davids has set up one goal so far. Lee Kang-in. He might be in here. Lee Kang-in. And the shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Eto'o is offering a right smile there.
The message is simple. Defend this with your lives. And he's there to clear it. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he shoots! No, just over.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Well read, nice interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Oh, shapes to shoot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then.
I still feel that this man Diego Forlan is a little unappreciated, Peter, despite all of his achievements.
Why might that be?
I suppose the fact...
And Messi! Messi! From another planet!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Las Vegas lights finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Hazard. De Bruyne. Hazard. Vieri. De Bruyne. And it's Rijkaard. And Hazard. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Hazard. Nice looking ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Del Piero. Oh, such a clip. He's having a hit! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
De Bruyne. And it's Zanetti. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Zanetti. De Bruyne. De Bruyne showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it... Del Piero! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Great vision. And this is Forlan. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Messi. Cafu. Van Dijk. Barcelona currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. That's tidy. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And this is Vieri. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
That has been cut short. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Vieri. Ambitious ball here. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Zanetti. Hazard conjures time and space where few can. Aims beyond the defence. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. And this is getting better and better. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Just eases him off the ball. That's a nicely shaped ball. Now this could be a chance. Oh, what has happened here? That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
Now it's Vieri. Nesta calmly anticipates. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And the shot! He'll try from distance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Gattuso clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better
Habrá
options
un
for
minuto de
him.
descuento.
Gattuso. Oh, red, nice interception. Messi. And it's half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
That gets us going once more. No, that was never going to make it. Van Dijk. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And a chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Relentless! Just relentless! How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
It's Vieri! It's bounced back off the post. Cannavaro. That's good running with the ball. Hazard. Now it's Vieri. Can he get on the end of this? Pinches it off him. And he's there to get it away. Gattuso. Driving on and making good progress. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the... Oh, no, what has happened here?
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
And this is Hazard. Shot, surely! Gattuso.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he won't reach that. Gattuso. Thuram. Gattuso. And Silvestre. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Nesta with a definite foul there. Hazard. Knocks it into space. And this is Vieri. Azar. De Bruyne. Gattuso is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Nesta. More and more pressure on the ball here. Baresi. And it's Thuram. That has not gone well. Azar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gattuso. Las Vegas lights are looking to break at pace. And that has left him in a heap. He's played it back. This is a promising build-up. Great defending, strong and determined. Vieri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Pato. De Bruyne. And it's Azar. Azar charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's looking wide. Now it's Roberto Carlos. And this is Del Piero. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi has it in a wide position. He's gone for goal! And he should have made it 4.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Silvestre. Oh no, this does not look good. Now, can they get him away? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He has found the way through. That's an excellent interception. Can he finish? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Barcelona are making a change now. Zanetti looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Hola stood up well to him there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's at the end. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
En el marcador se puede ver información sobre los autobuses que nuestra ciudad pone a disposición de los espectadores para sus desplazamientos hacia y desde el estadio.